Hello everyone, this is Dr. Anam Zahir and I'm back with my third book review, which is very much awaited, Widening Horizon in the Study of Homeopathy by Dr. Satyajit Kuchar, MD. So in this today's video, I'll be talking about why to buy this book, what is so special about this book, and what I feel the shortcomings and the critic about this book. So before we start, I must tell you about the author, which is Dr. Satyajit Kuchar. He is a practitioner in Akola and he is a nutritionist and weight loss consultant. He has done a lot of work in literature. His articles being published in National Journal of Homeopathy. He has done work in educating people regarding the COVID through his YouTube channel. And apart from that, he has been teaching students for the benefit of homeopathy. He is also an associate of Radar Opus Software in Akola district and has been many times interviewed in the news channel. So let's get started. Before that, if you have not still yet subscribed our YouTube channel, do not forget to hit the bell icon, subscribe it, and for memes and rubric learning, for day-to-day clinical tip, do follow us on Instagram homeopathy.heals. Okay, so in this book, author has tried to broaden the reader's vision and he has thrown light over the all aspects of homeopathy, be it materia medica, be it repertory, be it organon, be it therapeutics or clinical tips as well. This book has mainly 5 sections. Number 1 is materia medica, number 2 is organon of medicine, number 3 is about repertory, number 4 rubrics, clinical tip and therapeutics, and number 5 there's a special section which has given tribute to Master Hahnemann. So I found this book as a unity for all these chapters. We study all these subjects as different, but this book finally I found which can correlate all 5 chapters together. In the section 1 of Materia Medica, author has told how to study Materia Medica. He has wrote about lesser known drugs, and author has acknowledged that the importance of source books. Source books are irreplaceable. He has also recommended a few Materia Medica books from which beginners or the budding homeopaths can start their practice. Author has defined 3 remedies like Badiaga, Gratiola and Senicula. They are beautifully explained. The remedies, few remedies which author explained in his book, they are given in a very special manner. They are very different actually. For example, remedy Badiaga. We use Badiaga for only dandruff. Okay, but author has wrote about its arthritic and rheumatic sphere of action. We only use it for dandruff, but when arnica, ruta, Bellispur, even rhododendron fails in arthritic complaints, think of Badiaga. Badiaga come as savage. So Badiaga is indicated when there is extensive and general soreness in muscles. Every mind symptom is being explained very properly of each remedy with the clinical tip. In section 2 of Organon of Medicine and Philosophy, author has given why it is significant to study organon. A chapter of posology is given. Adolphe Lippe has said that read organon once in a year when you start your practice. We all know that remedy selection is not at all an easy task, but the selection of potency, the repetition, dosages is an even bigger challenge for a homeopath. So this book is a perfect blend of such tips by stalwarts and the clinical experiences of author himself. I'll give you an example. For example, if there is a patient coming to you after a long sustained suppression, okay, so he is having a very poor susceptibility to the drugs. So remedy should be given in lower potencies. Another thing, in case of addiction, like person is coming to you with the alcohol addiction or smoking addiction, always prescribe remedy in low potency. Apart from potency, there is also time at which medicines can be administered is beautifully given. Author has said never ever take medicine in their aggravation time. For example, Natrimur. So never ever take Natrimur at 10 a.m. in the morning. Administration of drug is given, like Magphos acts well in hot water. In organon section, aphorism, the summary of aphorism, footnotes and those aphorisms are beautifully explained at a glance. The acknowledgement and references is given with after each section, which makes the literature of author more and more authentic. In section 3, repertory and rubrics, the use and need of repertory is given, the contribution of Bonninghausen and his therapeutic pocketbook, the comparison of therapeutic pocketbook with Kent repertory, and the differences in rubric selection. The problem of cross-repertorization being solved, and rubrics are given in the next chapter along with the meaning and remedy indicated. So many eye-openers and thought-provoking insight is given in the book. In section 4, which is clinical tip and therapeutics, which is my personally most favorite part, it is given each and every clinical tip of the remedy is given from A to Z, from Abies nigra to gingiber. Example, inhalation of amylin nitrosum is very much useful in paroxysm of grand mal epilepsy. Asclepias tuberosa mother tincture, TDS should be thought of in tennis elbow for 2 weeks when your all well indicated remedy fails. Skookum chuck is very much useful in urticaria when apis, urtica urens, rust stocks, everything fails, and give it in 3x potency. So we can say even the potency, the dosages of remedy of therapeutics is given. There is a sure shot section of therapeutics for acne, corns, and tips are given with due references and acknowledgement. The therapeutic of clinical condition by stalwarts is given, like constipation by Dr. Borland, adenoids by Dr. Dewey, and there is a section never well since being. Example, if patient is never being well after anesthesia, opium and phosphorus is the remedy. After delivery, pyrogenum and pulsatilla is the remedy. After pneumonia, carboveg, lyco are the remedy. After DNC, abortion, dilatation and curettage, nitric acid and Thalassae bursa pastoris is the remedy. There is another chapter of immunity booster topic is given, where we will find remedies like echinacea, ginseng along with the remedy differentiation. Author has strictly asked to follow the cardinal principles of homeopathy. He has written in the book, never ever mix 2 dilution or 2 mother tinctures. It is better if you select the most suitable remedy. It is all up to you whether you prescribe in mother tincture or in dilution. In the last chapter, section 5, a tribute to our master Hahnemann is given, his contribution, his views over various stalwarts regarding the master, the kinship of Dr. William Osler, who is also known as father of modern medicine, and his relationship with master Hahnemann. At last, sources and references is given in total 8 chapters, and more than 100 source books were used to compile this book, which shows the hard work, dedication and love of author Dr. Satyajit Kuchar towards the homeopathy. Now it's the time for critic. As we all know, every coin has the 2 sides, heads and the tails. So it's time for the tail side. In my opinion, a book cannot take place or replace the major source books like Allen Keynote, Nash Therapeutics or Boric Materia Medica. And author himself has mentioned it in the book. Not all remedies are written because it is very much difficult to write 500 or 1000 remedies in such a compact book along with organon and repertory. There is no such clinical evidence of immunity booster mother tinctures which author used in COVID era. So more research and development is required for this literature. In my opinion, it is the must-have book in your library and very much efficient for BHMS students, internees and those who have started their practice. Those who are very much confused in the application and the utility of organon of medicine and repertory. It's a very correct guide to see homeopathy out of the box and the use of rare remedies, selection of dosages and potency. So, I hope you have liked this review. Do DM me if you want this book. Thank you so much. We'll meet for the next book review very soon. Till then, stay fit, stay healthy, homeopathy heals.